Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the NYIHSHL Sports Network for Game 2 of our Sunday night doubleheader, live from the town of Oyster Bay Ice Skating Center in Bethpage, New York. On behalf of the NYIHSL Sports Network, I am Dylan Flynn, going to be on the call tonight as we take in Levittown, Hicksville, East Meadow versus Cold Spring Harbor. If you did not tune in for our first game, Garden City took down Wantagh Seaford Plain Edge by a final of 13-0. But now we'll look and see what this game has in store for us. Couple teams looking to get back into the win column. Levittown, Hicksville, East Meadow comes into this game 1-9, 2 points, coming off a 10-7 loss versus Rockville Center. They're a young team trying to make their way here in the varsity division of the New York Islanders High School Hockey League. Go a long way here tonight. They could beat a pretty good Cold Spring Harbor team, keep the winning going, build some confidence. But this is a team that I believe is going to be good in a couple years. Just got to get the experience, got to get the maturity levels up. And there'll be a problem going forward. They have 3 10-point scores, but can the rest of the roster make it happen? If they can get those scores on the right path, and they can absolutely make some noise down the stretch and next season, and they'll look to be on the right track to becoming a better team in this league. But they also have to come up with a defensive plan, so it'll be interesting to see what the coaching staff comes up with here tonight to try and hold off Cold Spring Harbor team that doesn't score a lot of goals. So it'll be a true test to see if the defense can hold up or if Cold Spring Harbor can turn their tides, because in the last in 5 games of the 10 that Levittown, Hicksville, East Meadow has played this season, they've given up 10 plus. So they're going to look to turn the tides here tonight. On the other side, Cold Spring Harbor, the Seahawks, come into this one 3-8, 6 points, coming off a loss to undefeated Syosset by a final of 8-2. They're on a 5-game losing streak, and they're not a big scoring team, as I said. So can they lock it down on the defensive end, hold off this Levittown, Hicksville, East Meadow team with a bunch of talented scorers? Maybe get back into the win column here, snap that losing streak. They still have a chance at the playoffs. We saw Garden City inch closer to getting back into the playoff race. But if Cold Spring Harbor can rack up the wins, they can maybe put some pressure on the teams in front of them and just possibly sneak their way into that final playoff spot. Warm-ups just about set to be done. So I'm going to take one short break, and when we come back, it's Ice Falcons, it's Seahawks, and it's going to be live right here on the NYIHSL Sports Network.
Maybe a mouth guard.
You'll be on camera if the puck comes over here, but not the weather. Just smile, yeah. We are ready to go with Game 2 of the Sunday night doubleheader live on the LI Sports Network. I want to thank everybody again for spending your Sunday night with us from the town of Oyster Bay Ice Skating Center. I am Dylan Flynn. Levittown, Hicksville, East Meadow versus Cold Spring Harbor is underway, and it starts with Cold Spring Harbor trying to locate a bouncing puck in the Levittown, Hicksville, East Meadow zone. Now the Ice Falcons come the other way. Owen Hickey sending the puck back up, looking for Jonathan Wynn. Puck passes him up, goes out of the zone. This allows Cold Spring Harbor to reset. Bryce Albers gonna get it moving forward. Be cleared in by the Ice Falcons on net. Jake Panetta getting the nod. In goal for the Seahawks. Turns it aside. Albers now. Long pass. John Coyle. Drop pass. Connor Hetherington. Sent his shot wide off the glass. Rims all the way around. Ice Falcons now trying to move it out, but it's kept in. Albers walks it down, sends it over, and a shot turned wide. Riley couldn't lift the stick. Nico Papagiannis gonna spin out, trying to find the puck. Takes a hit from Riley. He goes down to the ice from a long distance. Shot there from Andrew Mazzy. Turned away by the blocker. Jack Alvey getting the nod tonight for the Ice Falcons. Michael Dawson now taking the puck. Impressive defenseman. Big skating ability, good stick handling. Has a nice scoring touch as well as this one is put on net and turned aside. Hard hit thrown there in the corner. Craig Waydig in search of it, trying to send a shot on. Second chance flutters towards the net. Donovan Butler couldn't find a path there, turned away, comes out. Dawson gonna possess, start the road back. Waydig has it taken away, but the Seahawks come in offsides. Joseph Giuliani tried to go ahead with the face-off. Instead allowed the Seahawks into the zone. Hetherington sending a shot through the slot. Nobody there to pick it up. McGloin now gonna return it. Has it intercepted. Out come the Ice Falcons. Christopher Gordon loses the puck. Danny Tarashansky loses his footing, but Hetherington able to take it from him. Circle back into his own zone. He's gonna wind it up. Now Hetherington over the blue line. Walking in, Hetherington avoids one man, backhand on, and he scores. Connor Hetherington opens the scoring here tonight. First shot, first goal for the Cold Spring Harbor Seahawks. As I touched on, something had to give. Cold Spring Harbor, not a big goal-scoring team. But Levittown, Hicksville, East Meadow does tend to give them up. Puck pinballing now at center ice. Going to be taken by the Ice Falcons, dumped all the way down past the net of Panetta. They'll go for icings. The Ice Falcons did not get the red line. Face off now, gonna come back next to Alvey. Hetherington's goal unassisted. Back the other way, Owen Hickey's shot, blocked wide of the net. Aiden Masterson will try to come get it. It's gonna have it taken away by Coyle. John Coyle now, streaking ahead, trying to slice through a couple Ice Falcon defenders. Just fended off to the far near side boards. Now the other way, Hickey over the blue line, drops the puck, sent wide of the net, rebound. Couldn't be backhanded on there by Masterson. It gets swung around. George Nefertidis in the corner. Help from Hickey, trying to center it. A little bit of a touch pass, intercepted there by Riley. He guides it to the corner. Albers loses it to Hickey, who looks for the wrap chance. Turned aside by Panetta. Another chance, another save for Panetta on the shot from Hickey. This puck gets past him, hard hit, thrown there. Mazzy taken down. Now Christian Maurer thought about going after it, thought better, dropped back. Jonathan Wynn gonna wrap it all the way around. Hickey, send the pass ahead, looking for Papagiannis. Hickey, spinning. Will Marino opposing him, forcing him to move the puck maybe more before he wanted to. So now the other way, Cold Spring Harbor trying to double their lead. Hetherington up top of the blue line, sent it around, turned over to the Ice Falcons, who were looking to spring Papagiannis, passes behind him, taken in by the goal scorer Hetherington, who lofts it on net. Icing waved off as it was touched by Alvey, and now it sits behind the net. Michael Dawson wrestling with Hetherington here. Puck trying to be moved out from behind the Ice Falcon net. Squirts to the corner, Marino drags it out to the slot, loses his footing. Up top, shot thrown on and turned aside there by Alvey. Another shot, and they score! Cold Spring Harbor does double the lead. Looks like it's gonna be Marino, and it's a 2-0 Seahawk lead. Hetherington threw the stick at it. Marino let the shot go. Early timeout here on the part of the Ice Falcons. They're going to want to talk this over. They now trail 2-0. 6.5 minutes into this hockey game. Took me a second to do the math. But we'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll finish up the first period right here on the LI Sports Network. Come back out of the timeout. Ice Falcons moving ahead, looking to try and respond off the side of the net. Hickey in the rebound, stays out. Owen Hickey had a good look there. Panetta scrambling back to his right after trying to deny a shot on the left side. Another one sent through the slot. Nothing doing there. Kept in here by Maurer. Swung all the way around. Masterson overskates it initially, now has it taken away by Tarashansky. Pass up ahead. Paternoster. Have the puck taken away from him. Long cross-ice feed, turned over to Cold Spring Harbor, but they chip it out of play off the stick of Jack Rivkin. Face-off just outside the Ice Falcons zone, taken and controlled by the Seahawks. It'll be Marino, who did in fact get the second goal. Comes from Connor Hetherington, so a multi-point night for Hetherington already. Just halfway through this first period. Now, it's Marino back in after the puck. Ice Falcons chip it around, here they come, 3-on-1. Papagiannis sends it over, shot on, they score! Donovan Butler buries it, and we are in a 2-1 hockey game. Timeout works. Butler right here in front of us takes a hard hit from Riley. But the Ice Falcons come out, have a couple good scoring chances, then get an odd man rush, able to capitalize. Donovan Butler netting the first goal of this hockey game for Levittown, Hicksville, East Meadow. We are now game on, 7 minutes to go here in the first period. Cold Spring Harbor now. Is it their turn to respond? Their 2-goal lead now has been cut in half. First we get a whistle. It's like Michael Dawson's gonna go to the box. Holding, I believe, was the call. So a Cold Spring Harbor power play, first of the game. Opens with the Seahawks, winning the face-off back to Albers, trying to send a pass over. Donovan Butler getting in the passing lane. That was intended for Tarashansky. Gets it out to center. Hetherington. Stick handles in over the blue line, dumps it down, but loses the pass. Intended for Marino, and it comes all the way down. Cold Spring Harbor will reset. Hetherington trying to get a step, gets over the blue line, gets around Maurer. Hetherington lets a shot go wide of the net. Tarashansky steps down. Stood up there by Wynn. Hickey now comes back with the puck. Michael Dawson's penalty ruled a hooking. Now just a minute left on the power play. McGloin speeding through center. Leaves the puck down low. Marino gonna go pick it up. Below the goal line, Marino down to his knees. McGloin throwing it in front. Nobody there for Cold Spring Harbor. Taken here by Wynn. He cleared it out of the zone. Enough on it to get over the blue line, ruled by the linesman. McGloin tried to come right back in. Again, puck came over the blue line, so it's ruled offsides, and a break for the Ice Falcons. The faceoff comes out of the zone. Hetherington now trying to get through Papagiannis. Loses the puck initially, but gets some help here from Paternoster. to try and pick it up, move it into the Levittown Hicksville East Meadow zone before it's turned back all the way down the ice. And now this is going to go for icing. Dylan Blessinger, you see right there, skating onto the bench, joining his team a little late. A welcome to reinforcement for the Ice Falcons, who are now 11 seconds left shorthanded. They have a face-off coming. In the Cold Spring Harbor zone, it's Butler now looking for number 2, sending a shot past the glove of Panetta. Power play expires. Long pass intended for John Coyle, just offsides. Coyle entering just ahead of the pass, trying to take it in. Linesman all over that one. So we ruled an intentional offsides. So it'll come all the way back down. Almost a great chance there for the Seahawks. Instead now turns into a chance for the Ice Falcons to tie this game. Face off to the right of Panetta. Keep in. Fanned on by Costello, and then the Seahawks ice it down the ice. After picking it up, getting a little too excited, could have skated out. Instead, we'll do it again. Giuliani and Mazzy. Mazzy flips it back. Christopher Gordon directed it wide of the net. Now it'll be Riley. Reagan Riley will gain the red line, clear it in this time, no icing. Puck swung around. Seahawks looking to pick it up. It passed Gordon, but no harm, no foul. Here comes Michael Dawson. Dawson makes a move to the net. Dawson shut down by Panetta. Michael Dawson continuing to impress with that move. Now lets a shot go from the blue line, covered up by Panetta. Take a look at this first save by Jake Panetta. Michael Dawson shouldn't be able to move like that for his size. Look at this move. Around his man with ease to the net and off the leg pad of Panetta. Maurer thought about a shot, settled it down, then let it go. His shot was blocked. It'll be now Tarashansky sending ahead to Hetherington. Pass was in his skates, had 2 Ice Falcons all over him, but it's Tarashansky picking up and sending a shot past Alvey that comes out of the zone. McGloin will backhand off of Hickey. Owen Hickey then takes the puck, knocked down, throws it into the Cold Spring Harbor zone, forcing the Seahawks to retreat, come all the way back down the ice. McGloin makes a couple nice moves, gets to the outside, tries to center it back. McGloin looking for Marino, leaving it for Hetherington in the slot. Hetherington spinning back out, drags around one man, sends a puck to the net. Got deflected wide, now it's McGloin picking up down low, looking for the wrap, never made it there, and the next chance blocked wide of the net. McGloin again, off the side. Ice Falcons looking to clear. Nefertidis gets it all the way down, does it have the legs for icing? It does. 2.5 minutes to go now, 2-1 Cold Spring Harbor lead. The difference right now, Will Marino from Connor Hetherington. Player down on the ice. I believe that's Coyle, who's slow to get up. Now back to his feet. He's going to be able to skate off. As the Ice Falcons come the other way, it's Giuliani taking a hard hit. Now Paternoster with Coyle not going off the ice, sending back to Paternoster in front. Couldn't take it in. Here come the Ice Falcons. Gordon had that pass misconnect onto the stick of Tarashansky, who gets it up to Paternoster, who throws it in on net, and Alvey makes a save. Penalty upcoming here against Cold Spring Harbor. Gonna send this face-off all the way back down. That's Coyle. So a little bit of insult to injury. Not sure exactly what the call was. Wait on the score sheet to update. But nonetheless, it's the Ice Falcons on the power play with a chance to knot this game up before the conclusion of the first period. Michael Dawson lets the first shot go, and it blocks up into the netting. So just 8 seconds in, we get a whistle. Face off, one back. Dawson lets it go again. Kick, save, Panetta. Seahawks get the clear. Dawson in a foot race with Hetherington. Dawson gets back, skates behind his net, passes away from Hetherington, it goes all the way down. Will it reach the line for icing? It will. Papagiannis trying to hustle to it, couldn't catch up to it. So he came in with the puck on sides, the pass along the boards. Just a little too much steam. Unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against John Coyle. The infraction putting him in the box. Now Cold Spring Harbor shorthanded. Trying to get a shot away against Alvey. Had it blocked. Ice Falcons having a little bit of trouble getting it out. They'll take now with Donovan Butler. The goal scorer so far for the Falcons, finding Hickey. Gaining the blue line, stopping on a dime. Sending down to Butler. Butler below the goal line. Butler throwing one towards the side of the net. Panetta reaching around to cover it up, and he'll get the whistle. Ice Falcons win this face-off back, and it's Hickey letting a shot go. That is knocked down and held by Panetta. One more time on the face-off. Riley trying to clear it out, loses it to Hickey. Hickey walking to the slot, had it poked away. Kept in here. Wynn sending over to Dawson. Felt the pressure from McGloin, turning it over. Ryan McGloin moving ahead. Dawson draped all over him, fending him off to the side, wins it back in his own zone. McGloin will tuck it around. Be sent ahead here by Masterson, looking for Hickey. Again, Ice Falcons having trouble moving the puck forward. 15 seconds to go in the period. It'll be Dawson dropping back. Long pass here for Masterson. Couldn't take it in cleanly, but makes a nice stick handling move before taking a hit, getting knocked down to the ice. It's going to draw another penalty. Mazzy. 2 minutes for cross-checking. 5-on-3 now for the Ice Falcons for 9 seconds. Just 5 seconds left in this period. So let's see if they can get a one-time shot away. They cannot. It's cleared back. Wynn gonna retreat, and that's gonna do it for period number 1. Connor Hetherington, Will Marino. The 2 goal scorers for Cold Spring Harbor. Donovan Butler gets Levittown Hicksville East medal on the board. After 1 period, it's 2-1 Seahawks here on the LI Sports Network.
Detroit wins, then Green Bay's out. Green Bay's up 3-0. But Detroit's on Green Bay's 19 on 3rd and 1. Make it 4th.
Ready to start period number 2 here. The town of Oyster Bay Ice Skating Center. John Coyle's penalty expires. Now minute 50 to go on the penalty to Andrew Mazzy. Ice Falcons starting in their own end. Butler up to Papagiannis. Over the blue line, drop pass to Hickey. Owen Hickey gonna feather it down. Looking for Papagiannis. Pass sent in front, they score! Power play goal, Owen Hickey, and the game is tied at 2. Little bit of a magic trick there. Papagiannis left it behind. Panetta never saw it. Hickey picked it up, walked unimpeded to the front. Buries the power play goal to tie this game at 2. We have a fresh start, 30 seconds gone here in the second period. Hetherington now asked to leave the ice. Not sure for what. It's going to be Mazzy, fresh out of the box now. After that penalty, he took the end of the first to take this face-off. Cold Spring Harbor trying to clear in. Michael Dawson, a little bit of a head fake. Sends a pass over from Maurer. Up to Hickey, looking for another one, sending a shot on, and it's gloved down by Panetta. Right off the face-off. Papagiannis tried to go forward with it, right into the catching glove. Jake Panetta. So another save for the Cold Spring Harbor goaltender, and another face-off. Seahawks trying to clear it out, they will. Donovan Butler has to hold up before clearing it in, wait for Papagiannis and Hickey to get out of the zone, as they were offsides initially. Now this is kept in nicely by Costello. So he loses it to the Seahawks, who clear it all the way down, forcing the Ice Falcons to retreat, and they will. Papagiannis goes behind his net, cuts on a dime. Papagiannis over for Dawson. Michael Dawson spins around, has some time, surveys his options, long stretch pass. Puts it onto the stick of Tarashansky. Forcing him to make a play, avoids the icing, and now has to go ahead. Cutting through traffic. Tarashansky over the blue line. Tarashansky to the net. Tarashansky throws it off Alvey. Rebound pushed wide. Another chance in front. They score. Not the first, but the second time. Cold Spring Harbor. Able to regain their lead. Side of the net, picked up by Tarashansky, and oh, Danny boy, you found the back of the net. And the lead is restored for Cold Spring Harbor. It is 3-2. Ice Falcons now looking to respond. On the other end, they send in front, and it's pushed wide. Cold Spring Harbor taking the puck away from danger. It'll be Maurer taking the strip puck, moving across the ice into the Cold Spring Harbor zone before he's shown a seat. It's given to Paternoster. Seahawks not able to get the easy clear out. It's Dylan Blessinger throwing his body around, wreaking havoc, making life tough for the Seahawks, who will now clear it all the way down. Nobody touches it, but icing going to be waved off, so it's wrapped around from Wynn to Blessinger. Now Coyle in the slot, gets taken down. No call here, but we do get a whistle, and from the back official, we get a holding call. Jonathan Wynn, 2 minutes to the box for holding. Second power play of the game coming up for Cold Spring Harbor. In search of their first win in 5 games, currently on a 5-game losing streak. So make it 6. It's the Ice Falcons swinging around, picked up by Donovan Butler. He'll chip all the way down. Albers takes it behind his net, looking for some space. Sends a pass up here. Hetherington over the blue line. Hetherington surveying, throwing in front. Dawson knocks it away right onto the stick of Coyle, who turns, shoots one wide of the net. McGloin hustling there, and he can't get to it. Squeaks out of the zone. Seahawks have to reset. Albers gives to Hetherington, walks in over the blue line, fakes a slap shot. Hetherington tries to drag around Maurer there. Couldn't get through the circle, which allows the Ice Falcons to clear. Now Butler in a foot race, putting the pressure on Albers. Panetta out of his net to play it. Butler still applying the forecheck. Not allowing the Seahawks to get out with ease. Minute to go on the power play. Papagiannis forces the turnover. He'll send it down. Butler in after it. Donovan Butler to the side of the net, sticked away by Panetta. Back end of this power play, not going how the Seahawks wanted to. Here's a long loft pass intended for Coyle, broken up by Maurer. Onto the stick of McGloin. McGloin drops for Hetherington. Hetherington will come through center. Connor Hetherington over the blue line. Hetherington back to that right circle. Once again loses it, but gets it back up to his defenseman. Hetherington now rebound. Diving stop, I do believe, by Alvey. This now will allow for the Ice Falcons to come the other way. Short-handed. Pass over from Papagiannis to Dawson. He'll get it back to Papagiannis. 5 seconds to go on the power play. Clock winding down. Power play expires. Back to 5-on-5. Ice Falcons have it deep in the Cold Spring Harbor zone. Almost a turnover here. Papagiannis trying to take it away. Couldn't. Cold Spring Harbor regains. Coyle, Hetherington, 2-on-2. Costello joined the fray. Sent back up. Albers steps to it. Sends over. One-timer from Mazzy was fanned. Puck bounced over his stick. Hickey now. Into the middle. Nefertidis. Going to try to get it over the blue line before it's taken away by McGloin, but he turns it over. Papagiannis from straight away. Shot got blocked. Cold Spring Harbor now have a little bit of a pond hockey match opening up. Hetherington walking in, shooting, knocked down by Alvey. Here's another chance, turned away by Hickey. Dawson will bank it up off the boards all the way out onto the stick of Rivkin. Owen Hickey through center. Ran into a stick, but the puck got knocked through over the blue line. forces him off sides. So he'll go for the change. This puck now tipped in. Sean Costello banks it up off the boards. Craig Wadig knocks it ahead. Wadig gonna chase in after it. Rivkin swings it around. Dangerously through the slot. Wadig couldn't get a stick on it. Near side corner. Lobbed out. Wynn hits his glove. Slowed it down. Played here by Maurer, and he gets play moving in the other direction. Blessinger stops, shoots. Glove down by Pineda, and he'll hold on. Take a look. This possible save by Jack Alvey, if we have time. Makes the first, and the second off the leg of Dawson in front. So good on the defenseman, Michael Dawson, using that big body to knock it away from his goal and keep this game 3-2. Off the face-off from the glove save from Pineda, got knocked out of play, so it came out of the Cold Spring Harbor zone. Now they move the puck into the Ice Falcon zone for just a moment before it wraps around and out, so they'll try again. Wynn feeling the pressure from Mazzy. Mazzy gets to it first, throwing into the slot. No one there but Maurer, who will take it and tuck it promptly out of the zone. Wadig applying the forecheck. Wynn gonna get on this one first. Skating head up, meets Mazzy, but he'll bank it off the glass before any play could be made. Butler in search of a turnover, couldn't get there. Blessinger trying to throw the hit, missed, but put enough pressure on that forces Cold Spring Harbor to shoot it down for icing, and they get the turnover, and they get the face-off to come back into the Seahawk end. Butler, Hetherington, squaring off. It's Tarashansky. Spinning away, turning it over. Butler turning, shooting, one wide. Rebound, Hickey off the side of the net. Another chance trickles into the crease. The glove from Pineda gets down. Gordon sends it up for Dawson. Off the faceoff, over for Costello, fanned on the one time. Dawson will drop back now. A cool customer sends it up for Butler. Donovan Butler zigzagging his way into the zone. Butler down to the goal line, tried to return to the slot. It got blocked out. Now the Seahawks coming the other way. Reagan Riley will chip in, send his teammates after it. Costello loses the puck right off the post on the wrap chance there from Hetherington. Alveoli getting there, no harm, no foul. This next shot blocked by Costello off the stick from Albers. Sauced over, McGloin lets it go wide of the net. Albers takes a hit, overskates the puck. Butler now trying to chip himself ahead, loses it to Hetherington, who tried to chip himself ahead. They both hit opposing players. Butler now doesn't see it. Seahawks first on it, 2-on-1, shooting save. Alvey, rebound sent out. Butler forces the turnover, circles the net. Took it away from Riley, back up top, kept in for the moment by Papagiannis, but he loses it. This forces Jonathan Wynn to retreat all the way back into his own zone. His backhand clear, nice kick save there from Alvey. Levittown, Hicksville, East Meadow picked up the rebound off that save. They send it all the way down for icing. So not out of the woods yet. 5:12 to go here in the second. They trail 3-2. Had a tally this period from each side. Owen Hickey, Danny Tarashansky. The Hickey goal coming from Papagiannis. That is currently where we stand. Here's a chance for Cold Spring Harbor. Pass Paternoster sends it off the outside of the net. Win now. Backhanding it up. Hickey applying the heavy forecheck pressure. Gets it out of the zone. Papagiannis bulldozing through a couple, sending one from a tough angle off the shoulder of Panetta. Now it bounces out to Coyle. One-on-one. Coyle letting one go. Blocked there by Maurer. Alexander Lulin joining the fray here. Maurer for the bank pass to Papagiannis. Hickey moving into the zone, making the Seahawks move it. They do come in. Now it's Mazzy trying to drive to the net. Couldn't work through the hit from Maurer. Riley passes up Paternoster around to Mazzy, who sent it in front and inadvertently turns it over to Papagiannis. Has a step. Papagiannis backhanded kick, saved by Panetta. Good save there from the Seahawk netminder. Keeps this game 3-2. Now Maurer moving in, lets a shot go. Gobbled up by Panetta. Take a look at this. Papagiannis off to the races. Riley in pursuit, trying to track him down. Gets back just enough to put the pressure on Papagiannis, but a good save there from Panetta. Hetherington now over the red line. Drags through. Hetherington trying to send over from McGloin. Gets the pass back, and a sprawling save there from Alvey. Puck comes back out to center. Icing waved off. Alvey gonna play it. Mayarino down low. Leaves the puck behind as he tried to work through the hit. It comes back out to Tarashansky. The difference-making goal right now in this game. He sends it over from McGloin, who can't get through Maurer. Wadig helps it along. Here comes Nefertidis. His tried, blocked off by Tarashansky into the corner. Maurer now stepping down, centering. Intercepted. Hetherington cutting in. Nice drag, but Wynn fends him off nicely with the stick. Stepping into it, Mayarino. Nothing there. Guided away by Maurer. Wadig overskates it. Met the hit of Tarashansky. Wynn will reset. Christian Maurer can skate it up, use the available real estate. Dumps it in off Wadig. Doesn't get very deep, but he blocks a clearing attempt by the Seahawks. Second try here for Cold Spring Harbor, sent all the way down, and it has enough steam for icing. 2:06 to go here in the second. We remain 3-2, thanks in part to some nice saves from the respective goaltenders, Jack Alvey, Jake Panetta. Butler ties up this face-off. Nice keep in by Michael Dawson. He'll skate down. Tuck it below the goal line. Now play continues. Hickey has it trickle back up. Dawson lets it go. Tapped in front wide. Hickey now leaves it behind. Looking for Butler. Blessinger joins the fray, trying to help out his teammate. Butler swings it up. Costello will tuck it back down low. Butler in the corner. Gets spun around. Blessinger picks it up, throws it in front. Blocker down by Panetta. Another dump-in chance. Here goes again for icing. So minute 17 now to go in the period. Another face-off coming back down into the Cold Spring Harbor end. Tap back up. Blessinger to Dawson. He'll return it to Blessinger. But it's stripped away by Mazzy. Will walk in, throw on net, glove down casually by Alvey, and he'll hold on for a whistle. Here's a chance. Nice save there by Alvey. He's made the timely saves when he's needed to, has Jack Alvey. He's keeping his team in this game. But Jake Panetta has matched him save for save when he's needed to. Win now. Spins back, tries to dump it out. Mazzy couldn't keep it in on sides. Gloves it down, turns it over to Butler, who in the offsides havoc escapes the center and into the Cold Spring Harbor zone. Hickey gets over the left circle, doesn't advance any further before turning it over. Seahawks have trouble moving it out. Second chance here from Albers, doesn't get out either. Nice glove from Butler. Donovan Butler now dragging, shooting one, got blocked, never made its way to Panetta. Puck sitting in the slot. Riley will backhand it out. Be kept in here by Wynn, who takes the hit. Hickey gonna play it, and a whistle blown. That'll do it for the second period. Just a tally aside, Owen Hickey for Levittown, Hicksville, East Meadow. Danny Tarashansky gives Cold Spring Harbor the lead right back. One period to play to decide a winner. Take one last short break, and then we'll be right back right here on the LI Sports Network. Final 15 is ready to go here on the LI Sports Network. It starts with Cold Spring Harbor moving into Levittown, Hicksville, East Meadow zone. Hetherington Trying to navigate his way closer to the net, but he's turned aside by the back check of the Ice Falcons. We'll send it all the way down. Score 3-2. The difference right now, Danny Tarashansky. As Owen Hickey wants to be a difference maker himself, walking to the net. Rebound. The puck trickled off the leg pad of Panetta. Nice keep here by Wynn. Lofts it towards the net, and it's stabbed out of the air by Panetta. I want to thank everybody for spending your Sunday night with us, taking in this New York Islanders High School Hockey League game. On behalf of the LI Sports Network, I'm Dylan Flynn. We've had a good one so far, a tight contest. Different from what we saw in game one of our doubleheader, a 13-0 handling, I guess if you will say, blowout, the layman's term. Garden City over Wantagh Seaford Plain Edge. Garden City in the hunt for a playoff spot. Those 2 points in that victory are going to go a long way for them in their efforts. It's Cold Spring Harbor trying to move the puck out of their zone. Here they come with McGloin. Gets around Wynn. McGloin can't get around Maurer though. They'll turn him away. Puck sitting right inside the blue line. Gordon gets some help from Papagiannis. Now Hetherington circles away at center. Over for Maiorino. Maiorino leaves it behind. Tarashansky comes down to help him. McGloin gonna pick it up far side and tuck it back down low. Jonathan Wynn, long pass here, finds Gordon. Gordon trying to get it in deep. Stick met of Tarashansky. Stepping to it is Maurer, walking in, shooting, and it's turned aside by Panetta. Tarashansky makes a couple nice moves. Finally clears it out. It's gonna have too much on it, and no one touched it, so it's gonna go for icing 2 minutes into the third. Mazzy wins this back, picked up by Reagan Riley. They'll move it over to Bryce Albers. Albers now, back to Mazzy, avoids the hit from Costello. Tuck it around, Michael Dawson gonna pick it up behind his net, trying to make a couple moves to get away from the oncoming forecheck, and the Seahawks can't do it. Turns it over, and a shot there from Riley goes wide. Costello lofts around behind the net. Nefertidis looking for Waydig. Couldn't take it in cleanly, bounced it ahead of him. Now all the way back down, Costello gonna have to play it. Looking for Dawson. Dawson beats Mazzy there. Michael Dawson over the red line. Michael Dawson, 1-on-2, Dawson. A little bit of a drag move, lost the puck off his stick, still in search of it. Michael Dawson wins it back. Dawson to the slot, nice kick save there by Panetta. Puck comes all the way back down off the rebound. It's cleared by Cold Spring Harbor. Alvey sets it up for Dawson. Gets it around to Waydig. They'll return to Costello, wanting to reset. Costello gets some help from Dawson. He backhands it around. Waydig picks it up, throws it dangerously in front, almost turning it over to Coyle. Cold Spring Harbor on the forecheck, driving to the net. They score! John Coyle finds the back of the net and extends the lead back to 2. You see John Coyle leaving the ice here. He took his second unsportsmanlike conduct penalty of the game, so that's grounds for an ejection. After he scored that goal, had a little bit of an excessive celebration, I do believe, leading to the call. Referees now discussing with the Cold Spring Harbor bench what all just happened. They're going to have a player serve this penalty. It's going to be a 5-minute major coming to the Levittown, Hicksville, East Meadow Ice Falcons. So a chance here. For the Ice Falcons to not only make up the deficit, but possibly grab their first lead in this hockey game. They've come back from a 2-goal deficit already. Donovan Butler, Owen Hickey, back-to-back tallies in the first and second period. Came back from the initial 2-0 deficit. And now they trail 4-2 after tallies from Tarashansky and Coyle. Coyle now gone after his second unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. So the 5-minute major is going to start and is going to finish at the conclusion of 5 minutes, but not before Cold Spring Harbor tallies a short-hander. It's Hetherington, his second of the game, and the lead now 3. Not much Jack Alvey could do on that one. Perfect shot from Connor Hetherington. Buries his second of the game. He opened the scoring here tonight. Gets another, this time on the shorthand variety, and now he wants the hat trick. Hetherington beats wind of the puck. He'll skate all the way back out to center, just gonna wind this clock down. Ice Falcons, gotta show a little urgency here now, trailing 3. 10.5 to go. They have 4 minutes of power play time left. Still a long way to go. But again, a Cold Spring Harbor team, such stingy defense. They don't give up a lot. We get a whistle here. Tarashansky to the box. So 5-on-3 now on the roughing call. Now a real chance for the Ice Falcons. If they score, I believe the Tarashansky penalty expires and he gets to come out. So it'll go back to 5-on-4, but again, the major penalty must run its course. So still just under 4 minutes to go of power play time regardless. Cold Spring Harbor gets another clear. Dawson gonna have to drop back. Let's see what Michael Dawson can do here with some space. He's gonna send this all the way down. It's gonna go for icing. Not a great play there on the part of Michael Dawson. A lot of space, a lot of time. Just sent it all the way down, looking for too much on that pass. Now the faceoff gonna come back into his own zone. Right of Jack Alvey. Ice Falcons already trailing 3. Can't really afford to trail much more before the Cold Spring Harbor team locks down. But now here comes Dawson carrying and shooting in a blocker save by Panetta. Ice Falcons setting up. Papagiannis over to Butler. Butler lets it go from straight on. Turned aside by Panetta. Comes back out to Butler. He sends it over. Papagiannis fakes, back to Butler. Papagiannis wants it back. He's gonna walk in. He'll wind up a slap shot, and that one turned aside by Panetta. Another chance, Maurer. Dawson in the slot, let it go wide. Hickey tried to send it back up, taken away by Hetherington. Connor Hetherington in alone. Hetherington for the hat trick, he scores! Back-to-back shorthanders, Connor Hetherington, and it's a 6-2 lead. What a move. Connor Hetherington on the backhand. Puck on a string. He has certainly left his mark on this game, single-handedly outscoring the Ice Falcons right now. Connor Hetherington, have a day, sir. 3 goals and an assist. Now 36 seconds to go on the Tarashansky penalty. 2.5 to go on the major. This clear is going to get out. Maurer just couldn't extend the stick to keep it in. He sends over for Papagiannis. Papagiannis speeds around to the left circle, throws one on net. Nice glove save, Jake Panetta. Hickey, back to Maurer, lets it go, turned aside, rebound, they score! Owen Hickey in front, helped jam it home. Couple players in the vicinity. We'll see exactly whose goal this is gonna be. Donovan Butler whacking at it. Let's see, Hickey, Butler poked at it. May go down as an own goal when it's all said and done. Nonetheless, it's now 6-3. The Tarashansky penalty has expired. So we're 5-on-4 now. 2 minutes to go on the major. Dawson poking it ahead. Michael Dawson makes the drag move around. Dawson driving down below behind the net. Tarashansky takes him to task in the end boards. Turned over. Shot turned aside by Panetta. It's Joseph Giuliani letting that go. Now Cold Spring Harbor trying to send the other way. Maurer cuts it off. He'll carry into the zone. Maurer drop. Blessinger lets it go into the glove of Panetta. Ice Falcons certainly not shy about shooting it. They're out shooting Cold Spring Harbor 24-14, but Cold Spring Harbor certainly made them count. 6-3 lead. Just about halfway through this period. Hetherington, hat trick already. 4-point night, cutting into the slot, shooting off the chest of Alvey, diving for the save, and he covers up. In front, Hetherington shoots and he scores! Number 4, Connor Hetherington, a natural hat trick. Not exactly, but actually, no, he does not have that. No, does not have it, but another goal for Hetherington nonetheless. 4th of the game. The Connor Hetherington game, if you will, ladies and gentlemen. Turn and see in the reference. Tarashansky now makes a nice move. 53 seconds still to go on the major penalty. Danny Tarashansky has a goal himself. Get it down low. Seahawks still shorthanded. Up to Paternoster. Has to settle it down. He'll throw one wide past the net. Players collide. This one gets chipped out. It'll hit Paternoster's stick, come all the way down. Maurer gonna play it behind his own net. The lead back to 4. Maurer, long pass ahead. Win, shut down by Panetta. He gets the blocker on it, covers up, but Jake Panetta has made the saves when he's had to. 22 in the game, and this may be the best one yet. Penalty set to expire. Costello lets it go, and another glove save there by Panetta. Two seconds now on the power play. Butler, Mazzy in the circle. Puck still sitting in that circle. Out of the box now. Woolman gonna chip it ahead around Costello. Woolman gonna try to catch up to it. It's chipped near to the far side boards. And now here comes Dawson leading the charge. Dawson around Riley. Michael Dawson to the net. He scores! Michael Dawson finally gets his. And then it's now a 7-4 game. It just seemed so inevitable that Michael Dawson was going to score here tonight. Had a couple good looks. Jake Panetta selling all out for the poke check. No dice on that one. Dawson, the speed, the skill, it's all there for the young man. The size, the most noticeable thing. Such an impressive young player. He's only going to get better as he takes this puck in. Gets around McGloin. Comes in on sides. Dawson driving to the slot. Dawson had to be taken down by 4 Seahawks, but finally they do stop him. Hickey touches up, keeps it in, will chip down the board. Still time to go, 5.5 minutes. A 3-goal Seahawk lead. Marino, opposed by Costello, gets it to Hickey, walks around his man. Hickey to the net, backhanding wide. Papagiannis tied up. Hickey rescues the puck, goes behind the net. Owen Hickey searching for it, has it popped free. Directed back around by Lulin. Tent in front. It's going to be guided out by McGloin. With Hetherington, McGloin gets around Dawson, but Costello turns him away at the blue line. Mazzy steps into it. Gets it down deep, deflects out. Alvey has to poke it away. Now the Ice Falcons will send it back out to center. Paternoster off the bench, over to Tarashansky. Tarashansky back to Hetherington. 5 points in the game from 19. Looking for more, it's Hetherington driving to the net. Hetherington off the outside. It swings around. Tarashansky skates the puck in over the blue line. Tarashansky down to the goal line, lets one go, turned aside by Alvey, and the whistle is blown. Players being held back here. I believe a penalty upcoming against the Ice Falcons. It's going to be Owen Hickey, 2 minutes roughing going to the box. Going to send the Seahawks on the power play. We'll see. 4 minutes to go. Levittown, Hicksville, East Meadow trails by 3. Cold Spring Harbor was able to net a couple shorthanded goals. Can the Ice Falcons? They're going to need some mistakes. It's Albers starting it back to Hetherington. Connor Hetherington spins back, makes a nice move. Mauer not giving him much space to operate. He'll chip. Have Giuliani go after it. Giuliani trying to chase down Tarashansky. Over to Hetherington. Connor Hetherington tucks it down low. Tarashansky spinning around, had it taken away by Wynn. Cleared all the way down. Butler tailing Albers. Donovan Butler trying to poke it away from Albers. Butler throwing the body. Albers reversing course. Hard hit thrown there by Butler on Woolman. Woolman able to move the puck though. McGloin over to Hetherington. Tries to make a move around. Loses the puck in the process. It then gets chipped up off a stick out of play. And it will come to a halt. Tarashansky off the face-off, over to Albers, up to Paternoster. Overskates it, leaves it behind for Mazzy. Tried to chip it ahead, diving chance here from Wynn, couldn't get it out. And Marino scores on the power play. Will Marino nets his second of the game, this time on the power play, and the lead back to 4. .230 now to go in the hockey game. Cold Spring Harbor gonna try to ride this one out. Mazzy trying to get around Dawson. Dawson containing him on the near side boards. Puck pinned up. Refs wanting them to move it, they do it, pops free. It'll be Sean Costello picking it up, sending the pass ahead, having that blocked out. Nefertidis trying to help move it along. Long pass. Blocked by the skates there of Marino. Mazzy avoids the hit, takes it over the blue line, throwing one towards the net, gets blocked wide. Hard hit there, gonna result in a delayed penalty against the Ice Falcons. This puck's cleared all the way over. Dawson's gonna touch it and draw the whistle. Tripping call here. Gonna send the Seahawks on to the power play with 1.5 minutes to go. This will take it all the way down to the end unless the Seahawks score. But with the lead they have, probably just gonna wind it all the way down, walk away with a victory. Seahawks do win the face-off back, hops over the stick of Albers, who calmly moves it over to Riley. He'll send it in. Be intercepted by Costello, who sends it back out to center, given back to Riley. And he'll once again tuck it in deep. Cold Spring Harbor able to break their winning streak here tonight, thanks in part to the efforts of Connor Hetherington. 5 points, 4 goals for Hetherington, including 2 shorthanders on a major penalty assessed to John Coyle after 2 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. A big response for the Seahawks to come in against a young and running Levittown Hicksville East Meadow team. Dawson gonna take this one, send it all the way down. Panetta coming out of his net to play it. He'll set it up for Riley. 15 seconds now to go. You send up Hetherington across the blue line. He'll send over, looking for the tip in front, just got tapped wide. That time by Woolman. Clock winding down, couple seconds to go, and that will do it. Cold Spring Harbor Seahawks snapped their losing streak with an 8-4 victory here tonight over the Levittown Hicksville East Meadow Ice Falcons. Cold Spring Harbor trying to mathematically still keep those playoff hopes alive. Definitely not done yet. Anything can happen. They can go on a run. We'll see what happens in the coming weeks. For now, though, that'll do it for us here from the Town of Oyster Bay Ice Skating Center. On behalf of everybody here at the LI Sports Network, I am Dylan Flynn. I hope you have enjoyed. I thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time right here on the LI Sports Network.